after going into halftime 1-0, you mentioned during a broadcast interview that you weren't happy with the first half. And after allowing St. Louis to tie and then retake the lead almost instantly after the second half started, what did you think of the team's mentality, particularly after both of those goals from the hosts?
Well, I mean, just before they scored, you said we came out and we conceded a goal. We should have scored. We had a 1v1. There was a second 1v1 of the game where we didn't take it. If you don't take your chances in away games, we should have been 3-0 up. That point we should have been 3-0 up, game over. And then the two goals we give away was for me so disappointing. We lost a soft ball in midfield. We didn't stay with the runners at the back. And then something we'd been practicing on about defending far post crosses. We had players that didn't want to do that. So you're not going to be successful in this league. You might do okay, but you're not going to be successful if you don't have a mentality away from home. And the last two away performances, for me, are a major concern for this group, and they need to learn it. I've told them they need to learn that mentality to play away from home, that it's not going to be pretty, that you've not got the Timbers army behind you. You've got to go away and you've got to dig it out. They're going to be booing you, they're going to be criticising you, the referee's going to be doing everything against you. That's what happens away from home, and they've got to play. And if they can't play, they've got to play for the team, and if they don't play for the team, then they shouldn't be playing.
Thanks, Coach. And just another question revolving around the substitutions. I noticed Felipe Mora didn't get on the pitch today.
Yeah.
What was the reasoning just behind the changes in the second half? I know you mentioned rotations coming in.
Yeah, I mean, Pipe's going to play on Wednesday, so we wanted to make sure that we had Pipe at 100% freshness. We thought that Gage, his ability to run in behind, and I thought Kevin was probably one of our best players, so I thought that that was the reason.
All right, we're going to go with Sam Spiller. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach. You mentioned in the second half, it really did seem like there was a lack of urgency and energy.
Yeah.
What do you think is the key to trying to show that, and how are you going to try to, spark that in your team where, you got 2 more games coming up this week?
Yeah, I mean, it's mentality. It was hot, it was humid. Our game plan was to counter-attack, and it was working. We started off a little bit sluggish, but then I thought we controlled a lot of the first half with and without the ball. We had a good goal from David. David then missed a 1v1, and then he missed a 1v1 in the second half just before they scored. So like I say, it was a game where we knew we would have to dig it out. Even though they're low in the league, they've got some really good players. And it's a difficult place to play, but it's about mentality. Away games in the MLS, you need mentality to stay in games, defend crosses, stay with runs, and it's not the young ones all the time. It's some of the experienced ones as well have got to do that. So it's something that we have to keep developing and learning, and sometimes through these learning moments that you've got to suffer. In this moment in time, the last 2 away games, we've suffered, and we're all angry, we're all frustrated, and we're all challenging ourselves to be better, myself included. And like I say, it's not a system, because we should have been 3-0 up. It's a mentality, it's an attitude. And I'd say in the last 2 games, our attitude's not been good enough to win games of football. And it's fine doing it at Providence Park. That's what I've just said to them. Providence Park, I have no doubts. It's on the road when you're going to really, really show people what you are going to be like as a team. And at this moment in time, we've got a lot to learn.
Thanks. And just following up, you mentioned Kevin Kelce was one of the standout players for you. What about his performance kind of really stood out after, what was a frustrating game for him last weekend?
Well, I thought he showed courage to take the ball. I thought he got the better of the 2 centre-backs. I thought he brought players into the game. I think he was let down by others around him with the lack of service.
All right, we have time for one more. Go ahead, Guillermo.
Hey, Phil. Just want to ask you about ball control and ball position away from Providence Park, as you were talking about. I know you mentioned that you want to do more counterattacks with the game plan tonight, but is that one of your plans in the future, to control the ball more in the ball position?
Yeah, I mean, we look to control the ball in every single game. Today, because of the conditions, we knew that their system, we wanted to nullify their threat in behind, and so we played a touch deeper. But we still had some big chances, and big players have got to stand up away from home. I always think that your big players win your games away from home, but in both boxes. And tonight we didn't have those big players.